Your penis can predict a heart attack. I know that sounds crazy, but let me explain with a real story. 3 weeks ago, I got a call at 3 a.m. from my patient Robert, who is 67 years old. His voice was shaking as he said, "Doc, I am in the emergency room. They think I am having a heart attack." Now here is what shocked me. 6 months earlier, Robert had come to my office, clearly embarrassed and unable to look me in the eye. He admitted he was having bedroom problems, weak erections, loss of firmness, and assumed it was just aging. He even asked me for Viagra, but I did not give him pills. Instead, I told him to eat 4 specific fruits every single day. That was it. For fruits. Robert looked at me like I was insane, but he trusted me and did it anyway. Fast forward to that emergency room visit. The doctors ran every test and found his heart completely fine. No blockages, no damage. But his blood work revealed something incredible. His arterial inflammation had dropped by 40%, and his endothelial function, the inner lining of his blood vessels, had improved more than expected, even better than many patients on actual medication. And yes, his bedroom issues were completely resolved. Here is what nobody tells you. The blood vessels in your penis are only 1 to 2 millimeters wide, while the arteries feeding your heart are 3 to 4 millimeters. When circulation starts to fail, those tiny vessels in your penis get blocked first, years before the heart shows any symptoms. That is why cardiologists now say erectile dysfunction after 60 is often the first warning sign of cardiovascular disease. Your penis is literally screaming at you, "Hey, we have got a circulation problem up here." Robert's bedroom problems 6 months earlier were not about aging. They were a warning signal. And those 4 fruits stopped a heart attack before it could happen. Today, I am going to show you the exact 4 fruits that saved Robert's life, and I will explain why the smallest blood vessels in your body are actually the canary in the coal mine for heart disease. Because what you are about to learn is not just about intimacy. It is about survival. So hit that subscribe button right now, because in the next 10 minutes, I am going to reveal something your cardiologist probably never told you. And stick around until minute 7, because that is when I will show you which of these fruits works in under 30 minutes. Let's dive in. Now let me explain what is really happening inside your body. And trust me, once you understand this, everything will make sense. You see, every blood vessel in your body, from your heart to your brain to your penis, has this incredibly thin lining. We call it the endothelium. It is literally 1 cell thick. Imagine a layer of tissue paper lining the inside of a garden hose. That is how delicate it is. This endothelium does something magical. It produces a molecule called nitric oxide, and nitric oxide is basically the master switch for circulation. When your endothelium releases it, your blood vessels relax, they expand, and blood flows freely. Without nitric oxide, your vessels stay constricted. Think of it like trying to water your garden with a kinked hose. Nothing gets through. But here is the problem. After age 50, 60, this endothelium starts breaking down. Inflammation damages those delicate cells. Oxidative stress attacks them. Years of processed foods, sugar, stress, they all take their toll. And when the endothelium stops working properly, nitric oxide production drops dramatically. No nitric oxide means no blood flow, and no blood flow means no erection. It is that simple. Now here is what most doctors will not tell you. This damage is not permanent. Your endothelium wants to heal. It is designed to heal. You just need to give it the right raw materials. Think of your endothelium like a factory. It can produce nitric oxide all day long, but only if it has 3 things working together. First of all, you need proper nutrition. Number 2, it needs protection from oxidative stress, because even if you are making nitric oxide, free radicals destroy it before it can work. It is like building a sandcastle while someone is throwing water at it. And number 3, it needs anti-inflammatory compounds to calm the fire that is tearing apart that delicate lining. Pharmaceutical companies have spent billions trying to create synthetic drugs that do these 3 things. And some of them work, sort of, with side effects, of course. But nature figured this out millions of years ago. Certain fruits contain phytochemicals, flavonoids, and polyphenol that hit all 3 mechanisms perfectly. They boost nitric oxide production, they protect it from destruction, and they reduce inflammation at the cellular level. But here's the catch. Not all fruits are created equal. Most fruits have some benefits, sure, but there are 4 specific ones that are, frankly, in a league of their own when it comes to vascular health. And the most incredible part? One of these fruits works so fast that my patients use it like a natural alternative to Viagra. I am talking 30 minutes or less. So let me introduce you to these 4 circulation heroes, starting with the one that shocked even me with its speed. Let's talk about watermelon. And yes, I am serious. This is not some exotic superfood from the Himalayas. This is the same watermelon you see at every summer barbecue. But what it does to your circulation is absolutely remarkable. Watermelon contains something called L-citrulline. Now I know that sounds like a fancy chemical, but stay with me. L-citrulline is an amino acid that your body converts into another amino acid called L-arginine. And L-arginine is the direct precursor to nitric oxide. So essentially, watermelon gives your body the exact raw material it needs to produce nitric oxide naturally. There was a study done back in 2011 that showed men who consumed watermelon extract experienced significant improvement in erection hardness. About 50% of the participants reported noticeable changes. And here is what amazed me. Some of my patients started reporting effects within 30 to 60 minutes. Not as fast as a little blue pill, but pretty damn close for something you can buy at a grocery store. Let me tell you about Frank. He is 62 years old, came to me about a year ago with moderate erectile dysfunction. He was frustrated, embarrassed, did not want to rely on medication long term. I told him about watermelon. He thought I was joking at first. But Frank is a practical guy. He tried it. Now he has this ritual. About an hour before intimacy, he eats 2 cups of fresh watermelon. He swears by it, says it is like his body remembers how to work again. Now here's the protocol if you want to try this yourself. 2 cups of fresh watermelon, preferably the red flesh close to the rind, because that is where the highest concentration of citrulline is found. You want to consume it 30 to 60 minutes before you need the effect. And this is important. It works best on an empty stomach or at least not right after a heavy meal, because digestion can slow down absorption. If it is not watermelon season or you just do not like eating that much fruit, you can find watermelon juice concentrate. Just make sure it is pure, no added sugars, no artificial ingredients. But I have to be honest with you, this is not a magic pill. It does not work instantly every single time for every person. Some men respond better than others. And consistency matters. The more regularly you consume it, the better your endothelium gets at using that citrulline efficiently. But here's the thing about watermelon. It is fast, it is effective for acute situations, but it is not addressing the deeper problem. It is like putting premium fuel in a car with a dirty engine. It helps, but you need more. That is where the second fruit comes in. And this one does not just boost nitric oxide. It protects it from being destroyed in the first place. Now let me introduce you to pomegranate. This fruit is like the bodyguard for your circulation system. Let me explain what I mean. Remember how I said that even if you are producing nitric oxide, oxidative stress can destroy it before it does its job? That is where pomegranate comes in. This fruit contains some of the most powerful antioxidants found in nature. They are called punicalagins. And what they do is protect your nitric oxide from being destroyed by free radicals. Think of it this way. Watermelon gives you more nitric oxide. Pomegranate makes sure that nitric oxide actually survives long enough to work. They are a perfect team. There was a fascinating study done back in 2007. Researchers gave men with mild to moderate erectile dysfunction 8 ounces of pomegranate juice every day. After 3 months, 47% of them reported significant improvement in blood flow and erectile function. But here's what really caught my attention. The benefits kept getting better the longer they continued drinking it. This was not a quick fix. This was actual healing happening at the cellular level. Let me tell you about Michael. He is 58, software engineer, sits at a desk all day, came to me about 2 years ago complaining about declining performance in the bedroom. Nothing catastrophic, just gradual decline over a few years. I put him on a pomegranate protocol, 8 ounces of pure juice every morning on an empty stomach. No pills, no supplements, just juice. 8 weeks later, Michael came back for a follow-up. He looked different. More energy, better color in his face. He told me the bedroom issues had completely reversed. But what really impressed me was his blood work. His C-reactive protein, which is a marker of inflammation, had dropped significantly. His endothelial function tests showed improvement that normally takes months of medication to achieve. Here is the protocol I give my patients. 8 ounces of 100% pure pomegranate juice every single day. And I mean pure, not pomegranate flavored, not pomegranate blend. Pure pomegranate juice with no added sugar. You can find it at most grocery stores. Or if you prefer, you can eat one whole pomegranate, the actual fruit with all those little seeds we call arils. Best time to consume it is in the morning on an empty stomach because that maximizes absorption. And I need to be honest with you about expectations. This is not like watermelon where you might feel something in 30 minutes. Pomegranate works on a deeper level. You are rebuilding your endothelial function. That takes time. Most of my patients start noticing real changes around the 6 to 8 week mark. But the benefits go way beyond intimacy. Pomegranate also helps reduce arterial plaque buildup. It improves overall cardiovascular health. Some studies even show it can help lower blood pressure naturally. Now we have covered 2 fruits. Watermelon for the quick boost. Pomegranate for long-term protection. But the third fruit attacks the root cause that most men do not even know exists. And that is inflammation. Let me talk about dark berries. I am talking about blueberries, blackberries, elderberries, any of those deep purple or dark blueberries you can find. These are anti-inflammatory powerhouses. C. Chronic inflammation is silently destroying your endothelium every single day. It is like rust forming on the inside of your blood vessels. And most men over 60 have some level of chronic inflammation happening without even knowing it. It comes from stress, processed foods, lack of sleep, sitting too much. All the things modern life throws at us. Dark berries contain compounds called anthocyanins. That is what gives them that deep color. And anthocyanins are incredibly effective at reducing endothelial inflammation. There was research showing that regular berry consumption can reduce markers of inflammation by up to 30%. And this works at any age. Your body does not care if you are 40 or 70. It responds to these compounds. The protocol here is simple. 1 cup of mixed berries every day. Fresh is best, but frozen works just fine. Actually, frozen berries are often picked at peak ripeness, so they can be just as nutritious. You can throw them in a smoothie, eat them plain, mix them with yogurt. Whatever works for you. Now the 4th fruit is citrus. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes. And here is why citrus is so important. It is not just about vitamin C, although vitamin C is crucial for endothelial repair. Citrus fruits also contain flavonoids, especially one called hesperidin, that improve microcirculation. That means better blood flow in those smallest vessels throughout your body. But here is something really interesting about citrus, especially grapefruit. It increases the bioavailability of other compounds. Basically, it helps your body absorb and use the beneficial compounds from the other fruits more effectively. It is like a multiplier effect. The protocol for citrus is 1 whole fruit per day, or you can squeeze fresh lemon into your water throughout the day. A lot of my patients do that. They find it easy and refreshing. Now let me give you the complete combo protocol that I use with my patients. This is what Robert followed. This is what saved his life. In the morning, drink your pomegranate juice and eat a citrus fruit. That starts your day with antioxidant protection and endothelial support. In the afternoon, have your berry snack. That fights inflammation all day long. And then, when you need it, when intimacy is on the horizon, that is when you use the watermelon. 30 to 60 minutes before, 2 cups of fresh watermelon. But I need to give you one very important warning. If you are taking any medications, especially statins for cholesterol or blood pressure medications, you need to be careful with grapefruit. Grapefruit can interact with those drugs and change how your body metabolizes them. So if you are on any prescriptions, talk to your doctor before adding grapefruit to your daily routine. The other citrus fruits like oranges and lemons are generally safe, but grapefruit specifically can cause issues. Now here is something critical. I see men make this mistake all the time. They try these fruits for a week, maybe 2 weeks, do not see dramatic changes, and they quit. They go back to looking for a magic pill. Now let me tell you the biggest mistake I see men make with these fruits. And this mistake ruins everything. They try them for a week, maybe 10 days. They do not see instant dramatic results. And they give up. They go right back to looking for that magic pill that will solve everything overnight. But here is what you need to understand. Your endothelium did not get damaged in a week. It took years, maybe decades, of processed foods, stress, inflammation, sitting too much. So healing it does not happen in 5 days either. This is not about a quick fix. This is about rebuilding your vascular system from the inside out. Think of it like training a muscle. If you do one workout and then check the mirror, nothing has changed. But if you show up consistently for 3 months, 6 months, your body transforms. Same exact principle here. Consistency beats intensity every single time. So let me give you the complete protocol one more time so it is crystal clear. In the morning, pomegranate juice, 8 ounces, and 1 citrus fruit. That gives you antioxidant protection and endothelial support to start your day. In the afternoon, 1 cup of mixed dark berries. Blueberries, blackberries, whatever you can find. That fights inflammation all day long. And then, when you need it, when intimacy is on the horizon, 2 cups of fresh watermelon 30 to 60 minutes before. That is your natural quick boost. This is what Robert did every single day for 6 months. Not 5 days. Not 2 weeks. 6 months of consistent daily commitment. And it did not just restore his bedroom performance. It prevented a heart attack from killing him. Your body wants to heal. It is designed to heal. You just have to give it the right tools and enough time to do the work. So here is what I want you to understand. If you are over 60 and experiencing any decline in erectile function, your body is sending you an urgent message. Do not ignore it. Those tiny blood vessels in your penis are showing you what is happening everywhere else. In your heart, in your brain, in every organ. This is not just about intimacy. This is about your survival. These 4 fruits can reverse the damage. But only if you commit. Only if you show up every day and give your body what it needs. So right now, hit that subscribe button. I am going to keep showing you how to take control of your health naturally without depending on medications for everything. Leave me a comment below and tell me which fruit you are starting with today. Watermelon? Pomegranate? I read every comment and I respond to as many as I can. And one more thing. I just released a video about 3 specific exercises that double the effectiveness of these fruits. It is about pelvic floor strength and blood flow mechanics. The link is in the description below. Watch that next because combining these fruits with those exercises gives you the fastest results possible. Remember, your penis is trying to save your life. Listen to it. Start with these 4 fruits today. I will see you in the next video. Stay healthy, my friends.